Amphibious vehicles come in all different kinds. Some will drive on water or land, while others will push through the water. There's a plane as big as a 737 that can take off and land in the water. An ice fisherman will like the one that can be used as a fishing shanty. Did you know President Lyndon B. Johnson liked to play practical jokes with his amphibious car? This is Glenn, and today we are bringing you 15 amphibious vehicles for a great adventure.
Number 15.
The AMPHA car Model 770 was designed by Hans Trippel and manufactured by the Quant Group in West Germany, combining a stylish finned convertible body with the amphibious capability of the German military Schwimmwagen. Nearly 4,000 of these were built between 1961 and 1965, and these are one of the only amphibious car boats ever to be mass-produced. 36th President Lyndon B. Johnson used to own one of these AMPHA cars and liked to use it to play practical jokes on unsuspecting visitors at his Johnson City Ranch in Texas. He would drive it downhill into a lake that was on his property while screaming that the brakes went out.
Number 14.
The amphibious Z1A, which is a replica of a Lamborghini, was built by Mike Ryan, the founder of England's Sea Rotor amphibious vehicles, and the man who helped create 3 amphibious vehicles for BBC's Top Gear. This is Ryan's first production amphibian, made with steel body panels that were molded from an actual Contact 5000 QV, with the nose and tail shaping updated to anniversary specifications. And it has a smokescreen button. In the water, it uses a twin-prop drive system and a front hydrofoil to a top speed of 6 miles an hour in the water. This is now for sale on eBay for a price of $42,000.
Number 13.
The Austrian company Trixie Aviation produced this gyroplane in the design of a flying boat. This sea gyrocopter is an ultralight aircraft, and it's available in a kit with a pilot seat and 2 passenger seats in the rear, or with side-by-side seating for 2. The hull was made of carbon fiber reinforced composites with a stainless steel and aluminum frame. This has a 154 horsepower 912 TIS engine that has a cruising speed of 75 miles per hour and a maximum altitude of 12,000 feet, with a weight capacity of 1,322 pounds. When only water landings are possible, it can be equipped with a stretcher to transport a doctor and patient. This will soon be available with retractable gear for land and sea in an amphibian design.
Number 12.
The Canadian-made Argo LX 8x8 amphibious ATV is good on most types of terrain. With a payload of 1,000 pounds, it will drive through snow, over uneven ground, and it can even be driven slowly through calm water. The LX is 10 feet 4 inches long, has a top speed of 25 miles per hour, and runs on a 30 horsepower 747cc Kohler V-twin engine. Low-pressure tires that conform to the terrain make up the suspension, and this has side mirrors and towing capabilities.
Number 11.
The Surf is the third AMPHA car built by Tim Dutton, after the Commander and the Mariner. The Dutton Car Company has been around since 1973 and has been producing amphibious cars longer than any other company. This is easy to switch between land and sea using a clutch and a switch, with the doors being above sea level so you can open the doors when you're in the water. The hull and deck are manufactured as one-piece moldings bonded to form a single monocoque shell. These have 2 doors and 4 seats and get a top speed of 85 miles per hour on land and a high rate of 6 miles per hour at sea. You can buy one of the 10 that are made each year for a price of around $28,000.
Number 10.
After 4 years of planning and construction, a new amphibious bus called, you guessed it, Amphibious, was added as an attraction to the city of Salzburg, Austria. This bus will hold up to 26 passengers and takes them on a tour around Mozart City. It's now possible for the first time to admire the many sites, parks, castles, churches, etc., from the land and from the water. This 7.7-ton bus is made of carbon fiber, has 3 engines putting out 630 horsepower, and has a maximum speed of 8.5 knots on the water.
Number 9.
Developed by Iveco Defense Vehicles, an Italian company, the Super AV 8x8 amphibious armored personnel carrier was originally designed for the Italian Army and is now mainly offered for export. Super AV can accommodate 12 troops and a driver, with exits and entries located in the roof and rear. With a water jet propulsion system, this can travel 500 miles on land and 40 miles on the sea at a top speed of 3 miles per hour. Armor provides protection against artillery shell fragments, small arms fire, improvised explosive devices, and landmines, and this can be fitted with turrets with various cannons or remotely controlled weapon stations.
Number 8.
The Mudox Fort Mac Edition is a twin hydrostatic turbo diesel model developed for the harshest of environments. The Mudox hydrostatic precision control drive system always enables safe control while maneuvering in the most challenging terrains. Fully amphibious, the Mudox utilizes a quad hydrostatic drive system, with tracks being able to only operate in calm water without a current. This can also perform on deep mud, swampy and marshy terrain, hills, loose sand, over rocks and other ground obstacles, and in deep snow up to 6 feet and ice with these tracks. These can seat up to 6 people and have a load capacity of 2,000 pounds on land and 1,000 pounds in water.
Number 7.
The GAZ Model 34039 is a swamp-going snow tracker with front-wheel drive on Caterpillar tracks that can be configured in various versions. One has a metal body and another has a tent cargo awning body, while both have a 108 horsepower engine. The GAZ with the metal body has a curb weight of 10,800 pounds, a load capacity of 2,425 pounds, and will hold up to 10 people including the driver. The awning body tracker has a curb weight of 9,920 pounds, a load capacity of 3,306 pounds, and holds up to 12 people including the driver.
Number 6.
In 2012, Tim Doherty, a businessman from the United Kingdom, bought the rights to build and sell the Terex ZZ3 Otter worldwide, an amphibious vehicle that can be used on the land or sea. This was imported from Russia and had a test run on the River Yar. Russia previously used the Otter in the remote and wild parts of their country for search and rescue. Mr. Doherty spent more than 2.5 years trying to get these into production. In 2013, 2 prototypes were returned to their factory in Russia to finalize the steering automatic calibration routines. And honestly, that's about all I could find on these.
Number 5.
The Scamander is an amphibious vehicle made by Peter Wheeler that can go on-road, off-road, and on the water. This RRV has a V6 turbocharged engine that gets about 300 horsepower, and in 8 seconds can get you up to 60 miles per hour. Consisting of a central aluminum tub with foam-filled plastic pods that will fit 4 people and weighs just 2,425 pounds, the driver sits in the center and the passengers in the rear. Vision is enhanced by a vast canopy behind the passengers over a plastic hatch and a pickup-style bed. After Peter Wheeler's death, a group of engineers completed the project and added an impeller on the rear end for propulsion instead of the removable paddles for the drive wheels.
Number 4.
The Willcraft can travel through long grass and easily transition to water with the wheels in the upright position and using a paddle wheel for propulsion. If you love ice fishing, this 500-pound vehicle is amphibious, highly maneuverable, and can carry a 600-pound payload. Once you drill a hole in the ice, this becomes a portable fishing shack with a 2-inch insulated floor and a canvas enclosure. If you break through the ice, you won't end up on the bottom because this will float with the large tires, adding extra flotation. This has a top speed of 20 miles per hour, gets around 20 miles per gallon, and will make ice fishing enjoyable and comfortable.
Number 3.
The Land Tamer 8x8 XHD with an extended track by Hydra-Track, the leading manufacturer of amphibious vehicles, can fit 10 passengers and has a cargo capacity of 3,000 pounds on land. The 8x8 XHD has a 2,500-pound capacity on the water, and cargo can be stored on top for easy loading and unloading, while a flat cargo deck with trunk doors allows access to the deck below. This can be outfitted with an enclosed heated cab for cold climates, or an aluminum top cover and screened sides for hotter climates. These vehicles utilize rubber tracks having a low ground pressure of around 1 pound per square inch.
Number 2.
The Equator P2 Excursion is a high-performance amphibious aircraft with a large cockpit and cabin, allowing the occupants to carry what they need on a flight. A small, simple console and large canopy give an unparalleled field of view to keep your focus on the outside of the aircraft. No more hand and foot coordination. You use your hands only for all control inputs. The rudder FBW and nose gear DBW are experimental technologies, making it simpler for the owner and pilot to learn how to fly. The fuselage has a forward aerodynamic geometry merged with the boat hull that has a lower weight and reduced bulk, minimizing drag on the boat hull and giving it better stability in the water. Meanwhile, the lower weight motor and float wings remove the external drag and provide high stability.
Number 1.
Manufactured by the Aviation Industry Corporation of China, the AG600 Kunlong is roughly the size of a Boeing 737, can carry 50 people, has 4 turboprop engines, and can stay airborne for 12 hours. After 8 years of development, this plane has a wingspan of 127 feet, a maximum takeoff weight of 53.5 tons, and has marine rescue and firefighting duties, but can also be used for military applications. China's independently developed large amphibious aircraft recently completed its first water takeoff and landing in Jingmen in central China's Hubei province.
This episode of Mind's Eye Design is brought to you by Zitylus Stinger, an emergency escape tool that can save your life with a sharp razor to cut your seatbelt, a 2-stage spring-loaded window punch, and can even be used a phone charger in your car. For more information on this product, the link is in the description below.
Hi everyone, this is Amber and Alex. Thank you for watching Mind's Eye Design. If you enjoyed this, you can subscribe today and watch over 300 videos with 4 every week. Don't go anywhere just yet, there are more ahead. As always, thanks for watching.